What's up, Mopar fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a special video. We're going to go over what I feel like is the 3 best Mopar trucks ever built, and definitely badass trucks. So we're going to start with number 3.
With the RT option, because Dodge has now dropped in the 5.9-liter Magnum V8, making the RT Sport into a tire-melting muscle truck. Last year, it was the introduction of the new Ram-style Dakota, the first compact truck with a V8 option. This year, it's the RT Sport package available on the regular cab, short wheelbase Dakota on 17-inch cast aluminum wheels. And you'll need them, thanks to what the RT option brings under the hood. The largest V8 from anybody. The Magnum 5.9-liter engine making 250 horses and 345 foot-pounds of torque. The interesting thing about the 5.9-liter engine is the red line. Never seen one quite so low at 4,700 RPM. But that's past the horsepower peak that hits at 4,400. There's no question the 5.9 Magnum is tuned for torque, but that makes powerful music. The tires get the soprano part of this tune screaming on demand, while the bazooka-sized single exhaust plays bass. Put it together and you're painting as much rubber on the asphalt as you and your tire budget would like. And with the right launch, you're down the road to 60 in 6.9 seconds and through the quarter in 15.4 at 89 miles per hour.
Hands down, the Dakota RT definitely earned its way to make truck number 3 on my list, guys. That truck was a hell of a truck in its day. It made a ton of power, ton of torque. I personally owned one when they were out. I had a 2000 club cab version that I ran a nitrous kit on and a lot of other mods. It was a fun truck, smoked the tires for days. It could compete on the track, and just hands down, the truck was awesome. It handled like a car more than it did a truck. I miss that truck every day, but it definitely earned its spot to be number 3 on my list. And the modifications you can do to them is endless. Tons of motor swaps, stroker kits. There's tons of parts for the Magnum motors. It's endless. It's probably by far the cheapest truck to build today. You can buy one for probably less than 4 or 5 grand and put not a lot of money into it, and it is going to be a street warrior. But that's it for truck 3. Let's talk about truck number 2.
To what's under the hood. The Ram SRT10 gets its motivation from the same massive 8.3-liter aluminum block pushrod V10 that we covet in the Dodge Viper, and the same 500 horsepower with a locomotive 525 pound-feet of torque. That's 120 horses and 75 pound-feet more than a Ford Lightning. The V10 fits very deep and clean in the engine bay, leaving plenty of room for the installation of the inevitable aftermarket supercharger. Power slams to the rear wheels through the Viper's Tremec 6-speed gearbox, which is controlled by the appropriate, cool-looking burst shifter. Hammer the right pedal and the SRT10 rocks to 60 in only 5.3 seconds. The quarter mile melts under its tires in 13.8 seconds at 104 miles per hour.
All right, you guys are already probably like, how did the SRT10 make it second on the top 3 list? Well, don't get me wrong, it is a bad truck. It's nasty. By far, Dodge did a phenomenal job building that truck and making it a street warrior straight out of the gates of hell. That was a badass truck. 6-speed manual option, V10, 500 horses. What more do you want, right? I have not had the capability to own one of those yet, but I will one day. I will have my regular cab 6-speed. But it made second on my list due to the fact that the truck is still very expensive to this day. And it's even more expensive to modify or build if you want to put money into the truck. And, you know, you can buy other trucks today that are close to making that power or running that performance on the track with much more modern interior and so forth. But it is not ever going to be a forgotten truck, and it's a hell of a Mopar truck for sure. But that's it for truck number 2. Let's see truck number 1. Alright guys, so truck number 1 for me is the RT Ram. Regular cab version for sure, but all in all, just a 4th gen Ram makes my number 1 on the list for Mopar trucks. Alright, hands down guys, truck number 3 and 2 paved the way to what we have for the 4th gen trucks. Okay, the Hemis are making a ton of power right out of the gate. They respond to modifications very well. The aftermarket is really coming alive for the Hemi engine. And you can do a lot to these trucks now. Whether you want to lower it, jack it up, race it or just drive it, it's endless, guys, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The tuning capabilities of these engines and these trucks is really starting to step up, and we're going to start seeing some really crazy stuff for the 4th gen Rams, and it's just going to be awesome, guys. I mean, a four-door Ram truck that can respond to some bolt-ons and run 12s in a quarter mile is absolutely insane. Okay, trucks are not made to go fast, but with some tuning and some bolt-ons, you can take a 4-door truck NA and run 12s in it. That's crazy, freaking crazy. But all in all, I hope you guys agree with me, and I do believe that the 4th gen truck, or the 4th gen Rams, is #1 on the list for top 3 Mopar trucks. I'm kind of curious what they come out with in the future, but that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, stay safe out there. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.
This is how legends are made.